Welcome to another installment of Curtis Answers a Question.
Curtis answers a question. Bibbidi boop.
Hello there, I am history major and supposed comedian Curtis E, and I am here to answer any question you may have. Today's question comes from Mystical Brew, and she asks, why do you have to put your 2 cents in when it is really only a penny for your thoughts? Where's that extra penny going to? For this answer, we have to go all the way back to 16th century England, in the days of Henry VIII. You see, in addition to having a particular distaste for his wives' heads remaining attached to the rest of them, Henry VIII had a distaste for other people talking. He felt that as a royal, only he and his closest nobles should be permitted to talk. So, in 1539, he outlawed talking. Nobody in England was allowed to talk except for the royals and anyone they were talking to. After only a few days, Henry VIII realized that he could easily capitalize on this, so instead of continuing with the all-out ban on talking, he decided to instigate the talking tax. If anyone had a thought they really needed to get out, they had to pay 1 whole penny to the king, and they were free to talk until their thought was finished. Keep in mind, this was for a singular thought. It wasn't plural yet. This system was terribly inconvenient for the citizens of the crown, but they had no choice because they were afraid that Henry VIII would eat them. But a loophole started to be exploited by the citizens. They started going on long tangents that barely had anything to do with the subject they were talking about, but were still able to argue that they were staying on topic. Kind of like a Trump speech, but more cohesive and coherent. Because of this, Henry Poo made an amendment to the talking tax where if you wanted to talk for more than 1 minute, you had to pay 2 pennies to the king instead of 1. So smaller, quicker thoughts fell under penny for your thought, but longer, more controversial, more passionate thoughts were considered 2 cents. Considering how talkative the human race naturally is, this led to a lot of money for Octo Henry, to the point where he was hoarding it in his laboratory, leading to the coining of the term a shitload of money. But as you could imagine, the people of England got very tired of this unfair and pretty insane law. So one day, they all snapped and decided to revolt against the king. The revolting English people, please don't take that out of context, seized Henry and beheaded him, leading to the first documented utterance of the phrase, "Now how do you like it?" The beheading of Henry was the start of what we now call the French Revolution. So over time, out of sarcasm and dark humor, the English people started using the phrase penny for your thoughts to refer to smaller, quicker thoughts. And they use the phrase 2 cents to refer to longer, more controversial thoughts and opinions. So that's where the extra penny is going, to longer thoughts. Got a question? I got an answer. Give them to me.